All right, here we go. We're about to give away $100,000. And by the end of this video, not only are you gonna learn how we're gonna give that away, but you're also gonna learn how to make millions from it. This is opening up the vaults of some of the secrets that I've been using for 7, 8, and 9-figure businesses for years. And I don't think literally anyone is talking about it. All right, let's get into it. All right, so to get started, the future of your business could look brighter than ever if you understand the secrets of Facebook Messenger. And no, I'm not talking about cold DMs or bothering people or trying to do just some hacky, just obnoxious, annoying of everybody that has ever done anything. This isn't just, well, you've been to my website, so I'm gonna spam you on email, and something where I'm getting your SMS to blow up all of your text messages, and I'm not asking you to stay up for hours and hours and hours to DM every single person. Hey, there's a value to that, but we're not gonna cover that today. No. We're giving away $100,000, and by the end of this video, you're gonna know how to make millions from it. If you understand how to leverage Facebook Messenger, live video, chatbots, to engage with potential customers, you can use a $100,000 giveaway to make literally millions. All right, this is gonna be fun. So the $100,000 giveaway strategy we're gonna talk about, and something I am actively doing right now, can not only help you build a much more loyal customer base, but also increase average order value and LTV as well by improving the second purchase rate and ultimately your relationship with your customer. What I can tell you is there is literally nobody else in the world that I have seen implement this strategy. So if you pull out your pen and paper and start taking notes, we're gonna print some cash, and literally no one else is doing this because, well, they haven't been paying attention. So without further ado, let's get to it. So what I'm about to lay out is literally what I've done with multiple hair care products, skincare products, women's clothing brands, protein shake companies, CBD, and multiple SaaS businesses. So we have to go back and understand how this all works so that we can lay the groundwork for what's gonna make this actually super effective. Now, where this comes from, I was running Cashmere Collection. Kim Zolciak from the Real Housewives of Atlanta was running her brand. And we made the point of basically saying, we can't get on QVC with this product because of her positioning and contracts and all of that fun stuff. So let's make our own QVC. Now that's step one of this process. We'll dive into all of these things you need to get into, but basically what we did is we regularly went live once or twice a month to build a relationship with the customer. Now, I've also done this with other brands where it wasn't the founder and wasn't the celebrity that we hired to put in the face of the business. It could literally be inside the office with anyone. I've even gone so far as to manufacture an influencer, picking somebody out of the crowd and choosing them to be an in-house influencer. I've also done this by championing our biggest customer. And you know what works really well? Getting an actor and getting them to do it. Because when you're trying to make user-generated content to really engage with people, the honest truth is most people are not authentic on camera because that's not where they are themselves when they are themselves. But actors are really good at it. And where I've seen this work the absolute best is you either have a die-hard customer that has been advocating and evangelizing for your business, or you get a founder that knows how to sell their product, or you get someone who's comfortable in front of camera, whether they're famous or not. It does not matter. But somebody who's comfortable on camera can appear natural on camera and authentic, far more than somebody that actually cares, that immediately freezes up as soon as the camera's on. As soon as the red lights goes on, they're just like, and that's terrible. So I've actually been using this strategy since 2018 to not only drive up CRM list development so that we have an asset that matures over time, but also to drive up engagement, lower CPMs, maximize AOV, and improve second purchase rate by over 400% from when we started. So all that being said, let's dive into how we actually get this done part by part, because there's really only 4 things you need to get started. All right, so the first thing that we're gonna need here is the Facebook Live. This does legitimately require a Facebook Live video from the page that you can run ads from your brand account. Now, this is essential for several reasons. Number one, we're gonna need to make sure that we can take full advantage of the Facebook Business Suite when we run this. Using a pre-recorded video and just running it like an ad ain't gonna do that. Number two, we need actual real engagement. We need people to comment back and for the person on camera to acknowledge them. This has to be a quid pro quo exchange. Think QVC. We're going to build our own, remember? And number 3, we're going to need to make sure that we have a little bit of tech set up before we get started. That is absolutely essential. So that being said, let's get into the tech. Now, the tech that we're gonna have to use for this is Chatbots. Now, my favorite tool, I've been using it since 2018, is ManyChat. I went to the first ManyChat conference. I actually got to meet Rabba, who's now a head up at Triple Whale, and Dylan Carpenter, and a lot other of you out there 5 years ago, back when everybody who's at the top right now was getting started. I was already 6 years in, and this is the things that we were doing. Now, ManyChat is great because 1, it's incredibly stable. 2, when we're using a chatbot and somebody engages with it, they're giving us first and second opt-in permission to not only message them on Facebook, but to also give us their email and or phone number with the expectation that we're going to send them information, which means our delivery goes up. So this is hacking email as well. And the last reason we want to use these chatbots is because it's completely automated and scalable. Now remember, there's a lot of people teaching a lot of fun little hacks that'll get you certain places, but if it's not an infinitely scalable solution, it's a waste of your time. You cannot bandage together 100 short-term things and expect to have any idea of where you're going. This works every time. The first time, the last time, and any time you use it. So just use simple tools and use them in a really smart way. Now, before we go live, we've decided we're gonna set up a ManyChat account. Now, here's the thing. We're gonna use what they call the comment to opt-in growth tool. We want people to comment on that video with specific keywords or literally anything we want them to. We want people to comment on that video, and that comment is the first opt-in. When they reply to our message, that's the second opt-in. And we'll get to more of what that message should look like in just a second. But the point is here, as soon as anybody engages and comments in that video, we're gonna reply to them with something that could be thought of as an email flow, but we're gonna do it live. And we're gonna do it from the page. And that's gonna also not only grow that page's ability inside the chatbot to DM people, but in that flow, we're gonna get 2 other really valuable pieces of information. So let's move on to the next part. And I've been teasing this for a minute, and believe me, we're getting to the $100,000 giveaway. That is coming up. We got to cover one more thing first. What is actually in this chatbot flow? Well, when we're using this chatbot, what we want to do initially in that flow is say, hey, is this you? Did you actually want what we're promoting in the video? And you can give them the opportunity to say yes or no. That's their second opt-in. Now you say, hey, great, well, our promotion for this video, where would you like us to send it? Is this the email you'd like us to use? Because ManyChat can reference the email that somebody's signing up on their Facebook with. This is the email that is often inside of lead gen ads. This is the email that's often inside of autocorrects on people's devices, but it's not necessarily the email people actually want to get real email from that they're excited about, which means we're gonna bypass all the really bad leads really quick for dirt cheap. So now our chatbot flow basically says, hey, is this you? We don't want to spam you. Are you actually interested in what we were talking about? When they say yes, you say, great. Would you like us to email this to you? Is this the right email address? And that will auto-complete and they can click on it or they can type one in. And if they say no, you can write back like, oh, would you rather us text you? What's the right phone number? Is this the right phone number? The one that they've signed up on Facebook with, because the chatbot is pulling in the same information that's on the Facebook lead form and they're giving it over to you without ever filling out a lead on Facebook. And we're getting this for the low price of them commenting on a video. So once this is running, once this is set up, once we have the machine in place, all we need now is a video to attach it to so that somebody can start commenting to get your promotion. All right, guys, real quick, before we get to the next part of this, I just want to say thank you. I know you could be literally anywhere in the world right now and you're watching this, and for that, it truly means a lot. If you want to join an exclusive community and get exclusive coaching from me every week, and be able to talk to very dedicated marketers just like you from around the world. Plus, you want to get that on a 7-day trial where you can bail anytime? Go down and hit the first link in the description and enroll in Disruptor School today. That being said, let's get back to it. All right, so we've teased this long enough. The $100,000 giveaway. Let's get to it. Now, the honest answer is yes, we're gonna give away $100,000. And I've been doing this for years. Here's how we do it. We're going to make 10,000 $10 gift cards. And those $10 gift cards are only eligible on purchases over $75. Now, fun fact, the item that we're actually going to be promoting in any of these lives that we're going to do, well, they're $35 to $50, meaning you can't use the gift card on it. But as soon as you grab the promotion and the thing that you're probably already and maybe gonna buy, or you wanna bundle that promotion with the upsell, you save $10. And oh, by the way, you get free shipping if it's over $75 too, if that's baked into your business. But this is how we are using psychological triggers to get somebody over the hump. Now, if your average AOV is $35, $40, this is going to actually double that AOV. And if your average customer only buys from you 1.2 times, everybody that uses that gift card is going to either give you a better LTV than your average customer, or they're going to increase your second purchase rate. And it's going to go to dedicated people that are actually interested in what you want to sell. So by the time they actually click on this, the conversion rate is massive because they wouldn't engage in the first place if they already weren't on the hook. And you didn't even sell them anything. You're not even running conversion campaigns. We'll get to that in 1 second. The point here is you are doing an offer construction ladder where you are giving away $100,000 in revenue to get yourself a couple extra $100,000 in revenue. And if you do this every single month, you can easily make an extra few $1,000,000 at minimum. And the fun thing is, if you do this consistently, like say once a month or once a week, that mountaintop that you shout from is only ever going to get bigger, which means every single time you do it, it gets better, which means ultimately your business scale without you actually having to do much other than run this and maybe slide a little DPA for the people that have not yet purchased. So let's get down to the meat and potatoes here. I teased it before that you don't have to be running a conversion campaign, and that's 100% true. You know what gets way more reach and comments than a conversion campaign? An engagement campaign. Fun fact, you can run an engagement campaign for often 1/10 of the CPM of your conversion campaign, which means you could reach up to 10 times more people inside of your broad audience for every dollar you spend. And if you just run this to previous buyers so you can juice that second purchase rate and get a huge spike of revenue, how much money do you think it's gonna take to make sure that almost every one of them sees it a couple of times? I'll give you a hint, a little bit more each month. So here's the process. Number one, we promote that this thing is happening organically and put it out in emails and everywhere on the site. Hey, we're going to do a special live thing. Don't miss it. Number two, you get the chatbot set up and it costs pennies on the dollar for what it would normally cost you to get any bit of this CRM information, and it's going to ROI like a mother, because the point is you're not running actual conversion campaigns to make each individual sale. You're not doing hand-to-hand combat anymore. You are gaming the system and building a moat around your business while also ramping up your CRM list and improving AOV, LTV, and second purchase rate while generating new customers, because you're using basic tools most people don't care about in a way that's way smarter than any of them have ever tried. And it works. So the last thing we're gonna do here is when we go live, we have to take that Facebook post and make sure that it's attached to the chatbot in the first 5 seconds. And once that live is done, we can run ads to it. I've actually done this where we dropped like 5,000 on that video for the first week. And then we dropped 4,000 on it the second week and 3,000 on it the third week. And we ramped up our DPA budget all month long to meet this greater demand of people inside of our funnel. And then on the 5th week, we did it again. And the fun thing is, this business went from 4 million to 24 million in less than 18 months, with this being the primary driver of success. LTV went up by 300%. Second purchase rate went up by 400%. And the AOV went from $30 to over $80. Why? Because you can't use that $10 gift card on a purchase that's less than $75. And we're not letting you put together a package that's $76. No, you're going to get that $10 off something that's like $84 or $90, because we're building the bundle upsell off the offer that we are promoting in the live video. And you can use that gift card on anything you want, but you got that gift card because you want what we're selling. That's good business. And if what you're selling is actually a rebuttal upsell, so you're just selling a bundle when people aren't interested in the one thing, so you sell them the buy 3, get 1 free, and now they get 10% off, and you're only hitting that to the people that are actually legitimately engaged, think about the conversion rate and how much higher that is than what you are doing on your old school waste of money retargeting. So that being said, we're going to give away $100,000. And because of that, we're going to make an extra couple million. And there's no reason you can't do this. There's literally nothing stopping you from having a Facebook page, you probably already do, and getting a chatbot set up, which is dirt cheap. It's like 15 to 20 bucks. And getting some gift card SKUs printed out, you can go buy that off of Fiverr for like $50. It is super easy to do. You can do this. And then all you have to do is get on camera and offer a bundle and tell them the exclusive offer that's coming. And if they comment below or tag a friend, they're going to get an exclusive bonus. Now, your customers are doing your prospecting for you. This works, and nobody's doing it. And I've made millions with this for clients and brands around the world, and basically any vertical you could possibly think of. And I would love if you went down to the comment section below and told me a use case that I didn't mention today. And if you want to know if it'll work for you, comment down below and I will answer that too. So that being said, I hope you understand this today. I know I did a little bit of a hook there to get you to be interested in the $100,000 giveaway, but if you watch this video, imagine what your customers would do. With that being said, down below you can check out a link for Disruptor School. You can check out a link for Facebook Ads MBA program. You can get on the newsletter. You can get yourself a free ROAS t-shirt. There's a million good things down there for you, and YouTube thinks you might like a couple of these videos over here. Don't forget to smash the button, and remember, until next time, I'll see you on the internet. Bye.